What's going on, Legion? Azrael here, like always, and yeah, we got some more 21 Pilots stuff. Somebody was actually tweeting me about it, and was like, yo man, I've been waiting for it, and I'm like, you know, I didn't know when I was going to get around to it. Usually it's like 2 weeks. I don't know exactly how long it's been since the last Mammoth Mouth, Mute Mouth, Mammoth Mute? I don't know anymore. I'm lost. But yeah, I don't know how long it's been since the last one, but I try to space them out periodically. But since we have two things to do for sure, this time I know for sure I haven't seen the last one, so we got to get to the original version first. Because last time, you know, we just quickly, at the end of the Mute Math, we kind of just threw in the original song, kinda, and compared. And I kind of didn't want to do that. I think some people really liked it. But I wasn't a fan of that because I wasn't a fan of having, like, if I've already, what I'll probably end up doing is because I've heard this one originally, I may throw part of this song, we might pull this up and listen to a little bit of this, compare it in that one, like we did with the, I can't remember the song name, but yeah. So I like going into it actually knowing what I'm going to be comparing to the alternate version, as I call them, or we call them, or, you know, somebody calls them, I don't know. But this is Lame Boy. I'm kind of excited. The last time we did a song I haven't heard in a long time, or hadn't heard in a while by 20 Pilots, or heard at all, excuse me, by 21 Pilots, it was fairly local. And honestly, it's still just a good song. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. It's on the playlist. So with that, let's just get into Lame Boy, check it out, see what it's all about. I hope it's good, I really do. For me, 21 Pilots is hit and miss. If you're new here, I don't just fluff and, you know, hold your hand as top fans and be like, your band is the greatest. Shh. Your band's the greatest. No, if I don't like it, I don't fucking like it. And that's just kind of how that goes. So let's hope it's good. I don't want to shit on them. Alright. I think I've actually heard part of this, like when they were being introduced or something like that for like the Grammys or whatever it was. I'm already liking it. I like that lyric.
If it wasn't for this music, I don't know how I would have thought this. Regardless, all these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawless. Honest, there's a few songs on this record that feel common. I'm in constant confrontation with what I want and what is popping in the industry. It seems to me that singles on the radio are currency. My creativity's on the free when I'm playing shows. They say in your lane, boy, lane, boy.
Alright. It's a little he has some flow, but it's chiller than normal. I'm liking it.
I'm sorry if that question I asked last scared you a bit like a hazmat in a gas mask. If you ask Zach, he's my brother, he likes when I rap fast. But let's backtrack, back to this. Who would you live in that foreign with the proud
kind of that smile again. Alright, you got some dancing going on.
Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawless.
Right?
We go where we want to. They think this thing is a highway. But will they be out tomorrow?
I can listen to this song.
We go where we want to. They think this thing is a highway.
I have no idea what that is, if it's just scribbles. That's pretty cool. It's like a real concert, man. That's pretty sick. Dude, that's badass. Fame, success. Oh my god, it'd be so damn fucking hyped to be there. Holy shit. Dude, look at this guy. Dude, he's like Angus Young running around out there. I feel sorry for those guys in that sweat factory that is that hazmat suit. Dude, Josh is just going nuts on those drums too. You can. Dude, he's going insane. Look at him, dude, he's hauling ass. Hell yeah, that's sick. That little smirk. That smile at the... Yo, I wonder if he was like, yo, alright, we're at a random concert in the middle of DC or Nashville, wherever they're at. Canada, maybe, you know, sure. LA? Nah. Looked a little not sunny for this part of the country. But, and he said, you know what, guys? I want to film part of my music video here. Can we do that? Everybody's like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. Bring it. We'll do anything. And he's like, all right, we're all gonna kneel down. Everybody's like, the fuck? It's muddy. I don't want to. No, I'm sure everybody was like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm actually gonna go back to about right there. Actually, wait, can we? Yeah. Let's go back to where the song just kind of popped off and went crazy. And just, ooh, damn. That girl booty dough right above the L. What the shit? And let's I want to see Josh again going now. I was focusing on a lot of other stuff. I want to see Josh just going ham on these drums. Temptations. Stay low, they say. Here it goes. It's in my throat. Just listen to the drums, man. Look at him go, dude. He's fucking haul ass. There he goes. They just. Dude, it's like inspiring to see him go, man. God damn. I'm going back again. Just look at him go. That's so badass. I love it, man. It's the greatest. That's the great right there. I love you. Starts talking the wrong side of the mic. Dude. For a lot of bands, I believe they're just like, alright, it's another show. Let's make it. Let's go. Let's get to the fame we're looking for. And it looks like every time they perform, it's just like, this is really cool. I'm really lucky to be doing music as a career. You know, as haven't really made it as a YouTuber. I don't believe until you start making money on YouTube or Twitch or anything else, you don't make it. But as somebody that's pursued that kind of stuff and has watched and you know, taken the right avenue, I believe, in doing what I do, seeing other streamers, excuse me, always talk about how lucky they are to play video games as a career. And I feel like every time we see them perform, whether it's live or whatever, I'm sure that they have a similar feeling. Like, wow, you know, we're really doggone, whatever the saying is. We're pretty lucky that we get to do music as a career. Especially with, I believe, when we watched Stressed Out, a lot of the lyric for that was, you know, they said you got to make money, you got to get a job. And I'm sure they had some part-time jobs while they were doing music, but they were lucky that their music made it, that it brought people in. And I'm sure I got something in my throat. I'm sure that they feel really lucky that they get to do this, you know, that they get to have fun. Now, most of the time, whenever I see the lead singer just going crazy, going ham, I get really pumped up for it. I don't know what it is about Tyler. He just has, for me, he has this neutral effect where it doesn't matter how badass he looks in a video or how badass he's singing, he doesn't get me super hyped. Not to say he doesn't have skill or anything, because I think that Fairly Local was a pretty good attempt. Like I really felt when he's Fairly Local, and like I'm like, that was badass. Okay, that one move where he did the effect so like you can't. Like he did it so perfectly that I watched that part like a billion times. I'm just like, I like it. It looks like it's slow mo, and then he pops it, and that part right there was awesome. And I think for me, Heathens is another one where he's losing his mind, and I'm actually getting pumped up for it. He's shooting the guitar at Josh, and he's going insane. And but then Fairly Local, I think that's just a good showcase for him, for Tyler, to be like, oh man, he's popping off, he's going insane, I'm liking it. And for me, it was. I've definitely felt it. Heathens, I think he was, but Josh, where of course the lead singer is always going to upstage everyone else in the band, because that's one of the most important things about a group is the vocals, unless you're an acoustic band, which have fun. Where the lead singer is always viewed as the first, the most important, or the upstage, or the most important in general, I guess. That's why a lot of bands fight, because the lead singer always feels like he's the most important. He should be getting the most money, especially if he's writing all the songs. Then he feels way more important. Not saying anything like this about 21 Pilots, but that's how a lot of people view, I would think, a lead singer. So they view, him up here, but Josh's energy brings him right next to him. And in my opinion, it doesn't matter what Tyler does as a performance. And I've never been a fan of drummers mostly, except for maybe the guy from, and if he's even still in the band, The Word Alive. That drummer's insane. And then something about Josh, his energy, super infectious. I don't know what it is. I've never been the hugest fan of drums. I've always thought they were really important, and I liked them. But I've always liked, of course, the guitar, or hell, a trumpet can be insanely badass. Some people, if you've never heard a trumpet, harmonica, or a saxophone and gone, those are some of the best instruments you've ever heard, you've just not listened to the right people. Because some of those fucking hell, even I guess for me, one of the turning points for music is something like alternative besides like a violin and guitar. Is if anybody's ever seen Cowboy Bebop, just look up harmonica music, Cowboy Bebop. And I don't know what episode it was. It's like about this boy that wasn't really a boy. For anybody that's seen that anime, you would know. But in that anime, there's a harmonica scene or sound throughout the entire thing that is just bluesy and it's just dark and it's really good. And it's just one of the things that made me start liking a lot of different types of instruments, opposed to just the guitar or the violin. That got me, there's a female rapper called Little Debbie, of all people, and her career I don't think is really, gone in platinum or anything, but she has a really badass song. I actually don't know the name of it. I only have the one song by her, but there's a trumpet in the background, Spanish trumpet, and a Spanish horn, and it is incredible. And so, liking all those other different things definitely, I think, makes me appreciate the simpler instruments like the drums or something like that. I think a lot more, and that's from just some time ago to liking people now within the last year and a half of doing drums themselves specifically. And I don't even know if it has anything to do with Josh's talent as a drummer. Seeing him go insane is always fun to watch. I think it's always fun. I think if he was bad at drums, we would definitely hear it, and then it wouldn't really mean anything. Kinda. I think that's an apt statement. But I don't know, man. Either way, it's just always fun to watch them perform. I think for me, it's always a test. Can Tyler make me get pumped with his performance? I can get pumped with his lyrics, but his physical movements, do not make me want to jump up and do what he was doing, is what they call dance, I guess. But watching Josh play the drums definitely gets me hyped as all hell. I think I'm going to end it right there. I do want to kind of pull out, I don't have a browser open. My computer's still kind of not working right, so I can't really open a lot of stuff. I can just simply make videos. And so I don't have the lyrics or anything. But it's like, I like the part where he's talking about not growing up in the ghetto or the hood. That was really cool, because I always think that, whenever you try to do any kind of rap, you have to have some kind of edge to you. I'm glad he breaks that stereotype, which is talent can come from anywhere. Not every comedian has a horrible upbringing. Some are just naturally funny. Same with rap. You don't have to be a certain color. You don't have to be from a certain part of the world or a certain type of neighborhood to actually be a good rapper or have any kind of flow. It might help in certain, or it might help, like 7 out of 10 times, maybe. But I don't think you need it necessarily. Some people need it. I think people need it. I don't think the industry I don't think the rap industry, or whatever you want to, call that. I don't think the industry needs people with horrible backgrounds, but I think individual people need some kind of push to help them, And he had some other lyrics that were pretty interesting. I actually do not remember them. I was so hyped about Josh, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Because I was making some notes and some of the lyrics he was saying. But overall, this will not be one of those lyric review. Maybe on the mute we'll go and check out some of the lyrics, hopefully. Actually, probably not, because right after this, I'm going to go do the mute right now, actually. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like the content, you can always like, subscribe, or share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. And I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Links down below. And I guess that's the end of it. Later.